Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joel. I just restarted trading again. For the last 2 years in which I wasn't trading, I actually had decided to almost give up on trading. Haven't really been active in the market since like 2023. I blew a whole bunch of accounts. I failed a whole bunch of prop firm challenges ever since I got into trading back in like 2019. And now, going through a couple life struggles in the last few years, I decided to find that motivation again and get back into trading. This time with a different mindset. So one of the things I decided to do is actually start a YouTube channel so I could actually record myself, record my own trading, do my own videos, and just document every part of the journey through videos on YouTube. So if I ever make it as a trader, if I ever make it as a profitable trader, which I'm not really profitable right now, but I'm getting there, yeah, I could just go back to my own videos and kind of just reflect on the process and how much effort it took. So it's actually been like my first few weeks back in trading, and I decided to like do this video. So what I'm gonna do is it's just gonna be like a market recap, just gonna go over what happened during the week with the euro dollar. So, and how the entire week just shaped out. Like the only trade I actually took, which was on Thursday. So it's a little about my strategy. I usually like to target the previous week highs and lows, or previous days highs and lows. So I'm going to talk a little about that. Alright, so we just see market opens here on Sunday, kind of spikes up above this range really quick, and at 12 o'clock midnight on Monday we see this green candle up, and we can consider that an order block, and then market just trades down. What would happen here is a lot of traders would look for bearish opportunities here because we got this initial down move, we got a few gaps in there, market kind of just goes back into it, tries to fill in a little of those gaps, but it doesn't have enough bullish momentum to, continue going up. And then next thing you know, we had a news event on Monday and it just dropped down quickly. What this is actually doing is targeting the previous week low. So here in this circle I got the previous week low, and if we can see, the market targeted that area on Monday during the New York session, and it traded, I would say, what, 26 pips right below that low. And then we just, right after in Monday afternoon, we just start trading up. We're going back up to that same order block formed on Monday at midnight, going into Tuesday London Open. We're trading in that same order block, and then we're going down again. What this is doing is just creating equal lows. We've created equal lows on both Tuesday and Wednesday. So what we have now is we've got the low of the week for now on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which Tuesday being the lowest tick we got here, all the way to 1.168. But what I like doing is actually looking at the volume of the candle. I don't like looking at the wicks. We got a lot of liquidity sitting here. So after Tuesday, I saw both of these equal lows here. I'm starting to look for like a bearish move. On Wednesday, it was kind of a rough day, kind of traded back up. We're going back into that same order block that was now created on Tuesday. And then Thursday is when I finally traded. I was doing some other things on Monday, so I couldn't trade. Tuesday, I didn't get to the market on time, and then Wednesday it was just rough. I didn't feel like risking anything, so I just went in on Thursday. It was a lot smoother because I knew the market was going to target all this liquidity here. It had already targeted the previous week low on Monday, so that would kind of like trick traders into like a bullish momentum. A lot of people will think like, okay, I got the previous week low, it swept the liquidity there, so we're probably going to look for the buy side liquidity here from last week, or we're going to now look for the previous week high instead. But this was just like this was just too much right here. Like we got 3 lows right here, 3 equal lows. The market had to target it. So on Thursday, I got a few pips, and I'll show you. All right, so I went in here Thursday. That was about 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually, that was like 9 o'clock in the morning New York time, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning where I'm located because I'm on Central Standard Time. So the market struggled to fill in this gap here, so I knew I could go in. Ideally, I should have went in up here, so I would have just caught the entire move, but the momentum was just too good, so I knew it was gonna do something. My stop loss was resting above these candles up here anyway, so it would have never triggered my stop loss. This is like not my ideal move, but I know this was just too obvious for the market not to target it. So what we got here is we're targeting on a Thursday the actual low of the week, which was set up in between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I got about 25 pips. This is actually demo. It's not my real account yet. I'm not trading. Well, actually, I do have a real account with a broker, but I didn't trade my real account this week because I'm trying to take it easy. I'm trying to just smooth back into the market. I'm trying to avoid making the same mistakes I did previously. And yeah, just wanted to share this little strategy, and I'll just go back over it so it can be more clear. What we got here is the previous week low. This is, I usually come in on Sunday nights and I label my charts with the previous week low and previous week high. I don't have the high up here, but you know, just for visibility, I'll just put the high up here, this little circle, and you know, that kind of gives me a market bias of where we could actually target. It's gonna go there. It has to wipe out the liquidity. It's either gonna take out the low or the high. Basically, on Monday we come in, we trade down, kind of fails to retraces all the way up, fills in this first gap, goes back down again, takes out the low, and then we start seeing a little bullish momentum. All it did was just go back into this order block that was created on Monday. Tuesday traded down again, went to that same area, it respected it, kind of found some support there, traded up a little, and then just started consolidating during the afternoon. Wednesday, pretty much same thing. Instead, it just went up. It went up to that same order block that it traded from on Tuesday. So right there, whenever I saw this, I already knew Thursday was going to be a bearish day. I already knew Thursday was going to take out this liquidity here, because it respected this area once here, because it didn't trade past it. Then it went down, came back late Wednesday during an Asian session, went back up to this area here on Tuesday, and then traded down again, targeting this liquidity. And that was actually my trade. That was the trade I took. It was about 25 pips. That's actually my target. I usually only try and target like 20 to 25 pips per day, and right now I'm trading like 1 or 2 days per week. This week I only traded 1 day. I'm gonna try and keep posting more videos. As far as Fridays, I don't really like to trade on Fridays. Back when I first started, I used to be in profit all week, and then on Fridays I would just end up blowing the account in 1 day. So I personally just started to stay away from Fridays. Just take it as a day off from the charts. It's just one of those changes I'm trying to do this time. Trying not to overtrade, trying not to reverse trade, which was the major problem I had previously. I'll try and be posting market recaps going forward, and then I'll be posting market analysis as well. Hit the comment section. I mean, if anyone got any tips they want to share, they're all welcome. Remember, I'm not a trading guru or anything yet. I'm just documenting like my own journey through this channel. I want to see if it puts like a little more pressure on me for it to be profitable, and you know, if there's anything I can help anyone else, any of their trading struggles, you know, just let me know in the comment section and we'll look at it. So thanks to everybody for watching. I'll continue posting these videos, and hopefully we get some better quality video and better audio as well. Alright, so just want to say thanks to everybody for watching. I mean, it's not the perfect video, but it's a start. I'm doing this personally. I'm not doing it for anybody else. It's just kind of like trying to put pressure on myself, better up on my trading, trying to take care of all my previous mistakes, and then go from there. So thanks a lot, y'all.